Hi everyone. Alright, so we have like a few things going on today. So hi everyone, welcome to Aurel's Date Night Perfumes Live. And it's really good for me to come back. It's been a while and I'm very excited to showcase many perfumes today and recommendations for Valentine's Day. So I'm your host Victoria today, and you can find me on Instagram at victoria.a.ow, and of course behind the camera is my favorite team of all, Team Aurel. So before we start, just a little brief about Aurel in case the newcomers don't really know about Aurel yet. So they started in 2016 and they specialize in affordable alternative fragrances, and they are the official distributors of Afnan, Armaf, Japales, Caresso, Rasasi in Singapore and Malaysia, and they have many more brands to come to you to introduce to you guys. So they have a wide variety of over 300 perfumes. If you ever need a perfume recommendation, just drop them a DM at their Instagram, so aurel.sg or aurel.world. So just drop them a DM if you have a question that isn't answered today, and they'll be happy to recommend you any perfumes that you are interested in. Okay, so the Aurel Experience Center, where you can make bookings to kind of visit and test perfumes for yourself in person, is currently being renovated, which is why you will see on Google that they're temporarily closed and you can't visit it. But while it is under renovation, we will have live streams for Q&As, and of course we'll give you all the info that you need to understand the fragrances. Oh, hi. Yes, so someone asked, yes, we have Excellus Woman coming back in stock sometime in March, actually. So you might want to look out for that, just another month away. Alright, so as I was saying, so the Experience Center is currently closed at the moment, but it will be reopened again soon and you can come back down. But if you have any questions, just drop the Aurel team a message in the DMs. Hi Ria, thank you for joining us. Okay. So here we go. Okay, so we will have a Q&A session in the middle of our live stream today and at the end of the live stream. So there'll be a break in the middle and then another Q&A at the end. So if there are any questions, just feel free to ask any of them then. And if you have asked any questions throughout the live stream, we will answer them during the mid-section or probably at the end as well. Okay, so Team Aurel behind the camera is really helping me out today with any of your questions, and I will answer them on their behalf. And okay, so Team Aurel behind the questions, all good guys? Okay, alright. Yeah. Hi Rayan, thank you for joining us. You can find Rayan at Rayan Roulette. Rayan Roulette, so that's a RAYAN Roulette. Alright, so we'll move on to now. Okay. So check if you have any questions on where to get these. You can get any of their perfumes online, and of course we will, you can just check in the comment below to know where you can buy the perfumes that you're interested in as they show up. Okay, so okay, sure. So I've been told that we have a lot of newcomers coming in today, and it's really nice to meet all of you. So if this is your first Aurel Live, glad to have you here. So we go through a lot of affordable alternative fragrances. So you'll find, kind of like alternatives for your classics, like perhaps Chanel No. 5 or Ariana Grande's Cloud, is it, I think? And then MFK Baccarat Rouge. We have alternatives for all of these. I've been with Aurel for quite some time, and I have learned about the perfume world through them. So honestly, I think it's a great way to start, because had I started out the normal route of going for the branded goods, I probably wouldn't be able to give you sorry about that. Oh yes, hi. Okay, hi Aditya, I think. Yes, we are bringing in Latapa fragrances they are coming very soon. Yes, we're bringing in those fragrances. So just, I guess we will launch them pretty soon too. Yes. Okay. So again, as I was saying, so if you're new to the perfume world, I think this is a great place to start, because you're going to find perfumes that are under $30, under $40, under $50, and they all smell fantastic and last really long. I think that's the most important part. Yes, we will share more about Flavia Lost Cherry soon. so you can look out for that in live stream. Oh, it lasts about 5 to 6 hours actually. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so with that, I will just wrap up and say, like, if you're new to perfumes, this is a great place to start. Thank you for coming to live, and let's get into it. Alright, so I'm gonna start off today's live with introducing some of Afnan's new perfumes. So these are 105 ml EDPs, and this is basically an exclusive review. So these are the newest launched by Afnan, and I'm going to introduce these 3 bottles over here. So these are the latest ones by Afnan. Okay, so okay, so if I make any little delays in today's live, just know that this is our first time trying out something new, and we cannot wait to improve ourselves as we go along the way. So we're going to start off with the very first new exclusive launch, which is 9 AM Dive. I think you can get Dive from the color of the bottle. Very nice blue, reminds you of the ocean. So again, presentation wise, it's a classic Afnan 9 AM 9 PM design. If you know of Afnan 9 PM before, you would probably recognize the shape and the make of it. So this is a unique twist on a classic scent. For fans of Bleu de Chanel, you'll probably really enjoy this. It has like this burnt, smoky lemon note, and it has also like this crisp apple note, and also very strong musk. And it lasts about 5 to 6 hours. So this is 9 AM Dive. And then we'll move on to 9 AM Pink Femme. So 9 AM Pink Femme is a fresh, sweet strawberry scent, and it's great for fans of Ralph Lauren Woman, and it also lasts about 5 to 6 hours as well. So this one is 9 AM Pink Femme. Very cute pink bottle, really reminds you of strawberries as it smells. And of course, we are going to end up with the last exclusive fragrance that we're showing today, which is 9 PM Purple Femme. So it's either 9 AM or 9 PM, but basically you can remember by the colors. The colors are pretty unique. So this one is a very intense and very indulgent smell. So it has a very strong oud note to it, and it's also fruity, and there's this syrupy scent as well. For fans of Flamenco Ramon Monegal, you will really enjoy this one, and it lasts longer than the other two. It lasts about 6 to 7 hours instead. So these are your 3 new exclusive scents by Afnan. Okay, so back to it. Hi Rudy's there. Thank you. We are glad that you enjoy Flavia Peach Honey. For fans of Tom Ford Bitter Peach, this is a very strong herbal and peach scent. It's not sweet at all actually. So yeah, I hope that this is. Flavia, yes, this one. This one. Oh, whoops, sorry. I am a bit blind today. Oh yeah. Sorry guys, thanks for pointing this out, Rudy said. So yes, I'm glad you enjoyed this. So this is the one that is great for fans of Tom Ford bitter peach. Yes, it's a very strong herbal peach scent. Not sweet. This is not sweet at all. Okay, so if you guys have any questions on basically the perfumes over here, I will of course answer them during the break or at the end of the live stream. So just take a look at these. If none of the perfumes we have in front of me today are one that you're interested in, feel free to point out any of these later and we'll go through them. Now looking at it, some of them are actually my favorites, so hopefully you guys point them out too. Okay, so we'll move on to our very first perfume of today, Club de Nuit Untold. This is a 105 ml EDP. So of course we're gonna smell test this. I'm getting okay, it's like dinner time. I hope you guys aren't hungry. Okay, so first of all, can I just point out that the bottle looks really special. So I'm not sure if you can see it on the camera, but it's like this chromatic rainbow color, which is quite cool. The cap is actually like this matte. It's like a weighted matte cap. Yeah. Okay, so this is the one. Let's smell it. I haven't smelled this either. Okay. So first thing is fresh. It's fresh. It's sweet, so this is not my taste. So if you're someone who doesn't like super sweet stuff, this may not be the fan favorite. But if you like something that's fresh and has this candy scent, and you know someone likes it, I think this might be for you. So this, I would say it's fresh, airy, a little bit candy-like, and also has a bit of wood in it too. So it went, I remember that this actually went viral among fans of MFK Baccarat, MFK BR by 540, Baccarat 540. which has the same fresh and airy quality. So this is a very suitable alternative. And while that MFA Baccarat Rouge only it costs $500, this only costs $66. So I mean, it's like less than 1/5 of the price of the expensive one. So I would say this is a pretty good option in return. So this will get you noticed even before you walk in the door, that's for sure. It's sweet and it's alluring as well. So don't take it as a bad thing when I say I don't like sweet things, because that's just my preference and everyone has their own preferences. And this one, for any sweet lovers, candy lovers, this is probably the one for you. It leaves a very long trail behind as well, so if you walk into a room, trust me, you will turn heads. It's great for, I would say, it's more of like a early evening, nighttime kind of scent rather than a super early morning kind of scent. But I think daytime works too. But I would say that this is great for date night and like evening, like maybe even like a picnic out. I think that'd be quite cute. And this one lasts about 6 to 7 hours. So this is our very first perfume today, Club de Nuit Untold, 105 ml EDP. So we're gonna move on to our next perfume. Oh, sorry, before that, just wanted to point out one last thing. For this perfume, just in case you guys were wondering about maybe who would be a suitable gift for, right? So as I said, someone who likes very sweet fragrances or prefers candy-like fragrances will really enjoy this, would probably appreciate it a lot more than I would. And of course, someone who doesn't mind a little bit of attention, because this will definitely turn heads as you go along. The iridescent color on the bottle, as I said, is very pretty, very aesthetic. I think it makes for a perfect Valentine's Day gift. And it's very popular among quite, both sexes because it's unisex. So again, for me, fragrances has no sense, but this one is definitely suitable for both. Doesn't really matter. Yeah. Okay, and the candy is there, but I think it actually kind of dissipates after a little bit. Yeah, but again, this is a nice, sweet, fresh, but there's still that freshness to it. Okay, so hi. Is that Takif? I hope I'm not saying that wrong. I'm so sorry if I am. But yes, we hope to have Jenny Glow Wood and Sage back in stock soon. That always runs out. I've been trying to get my hands on it too, but it sells out really quickly. It is under production by the factory right now. And we don't have an estimated arrival date, but we hope to have it back as soon as possible. So in the meantime, a suitable alternative to Jenny Glow's Wood and Sage would be Caresso's Saint Tropez Body Mist. So yeah, so if you are looking for Jenny Glow's Wood and Sage, this is a good alternative. Again, this is Saint Tropez by Caresso. It's actually even more affordable than Jenny Glow Wood and Sage, and it's a suitable alternative. So you might want to check this out instead if you really need the scent soon. Yeah, so I hope that answers your question. Jenny Glow Wood and Sage is really one of the more popular scents. It really sells out super quickly, so just make sure to keep a lookout for it. We have a lot of people asking about that one. But with that, we'll move on to the second perfume of today. So it's a very alluring bottle in my opinion, which is Afnan Turathi Blue. This is 100 ml EDP. So the bottle looks like, it looks very sexy in my opinion. You know, at this point, after smelling perfumes and being around perfumes for so long, you kind of determine what's sexy and what's not sexy in a bottle. I guess. Okay, sorry, I'm just rambling, but yes. Okay, so let's smell it, of course. Oh, I like this one. Okay, wait. Oh, this is nice. Okay, wait. I really like this one. Oops, let me get the bottle. I'm not great with cats. Okay, wait. Okay, so this one is thank you guys. Alright, so this one it's fruity, but it's not the super sweet kind of fruit. It's a more citrusy grapefruit kind of scent, and it has a jammy, fruity sea salt. This salty smell, wood scent to it as well. I like this. This is very my style actually. So in comparison to the other one, this would be a little bit heavier in my opinion. So because of its jammy scent, right, it makes it a bit more, a little bit, not musky, but just a little bit heavier, a little bit deeper than the previous one that I showed you guys, which is the Untold, right? So it's definitely a night scent. While the other one I could say could pass off for a day scent in some situations, if you get this one, I would say keep it to like a sexy night out, like a very nice date night out. I think that's the best. And if you wanna, well, even if you're just impressing yourself, not impressing someone else, just wear this. Like you'll feel so good in this. Like, but this is actually one of my first few times smelling this like ever, and I really really like it. This one is really nice for like a sexy date night out, and you feel very glammed up too. It's more mature and more sophisticated in my opinion compared to the other one, which is sweeter. And it's very popular. It will be very very popular among people who are fans of Legion Tiger by Bulgari. I think this is a very suitable alternative to that. So this will make a very very good gift for someone who likes their perfume to have like an edge to it, something a bit more unique. It's not just sweet, it's not just a perfume, it's one that really stands out. I don't think you smell this very very often. So if you want to stand out, I think this is the one to go for. So this is again Afnan Turathi Blue, 100 ml EDP. Alright, so we'll move on to number 3. So now we're moving on to, oh, sorry, again, just one thing I forgot. Now I get it, now I remember why. The oral team just pointed out to me that the reason why this smells so good, or might smell unique, is because it contains a note called ambroxan. So ambroxan, it's almost the scent of your skin. So the result of that is that while you might feel like you suddenly can't smell the perfume on yourself anymore, everyone else still can. So this note may cause users to become nose blind, and this may happen because it's a scent that's so familiar that your brain automatically overlooks it. So you don't smell it, but everyone else still does. So in case you're wondering, this is definitely a scent that will last. Okay, so hi VRSK0M. We're glad that you enjoyed Armaf. Oh, glad that you enjoyed Armaf Club de Nuit Intense Man. Yes, so Club de Nuit Intense Man is a classic musky, smoky pineapple scent for fans of Aventus Creed. So Club de Nuit Intense Man, do we have it here? Do we have it? Oh, wait, it's this one. Yes. Alright, yes, this one. Okay, yeah, so this one I've smelled it a couple of times. It's definitely on the intense side, very classic. Musky pineapple scent. I like it because of the citrusy pineapple bit. And again, fans of Aventus Creed will really enjoy this one. And yeah, so this is the one. Okay. Alright, so I think we move on to the third one. Alright, so the next one that we're gonna look at is Excellus Next. It's 100 ml EDP as well. Excellus Next. So let's smell it. I would have to say all the bottles today are very striking, but they're all on like the darker side. It's very alluring in my opinion. Okay, let's give it a taste smell. Test smell. Oh my god, I keep saying taste today. Sorry. Alright, so this is Excellus Next, right? Oh, this is nice. Again, there are a lot of perfumes today that I haven't tried, so like I really genuinely think it's new for me too. Oh, I like this one too. I like this one too. Okay, so basically this one has a more berry and lavender scent, and it has a touch of sweet champagne to it as well, if you kind of get where I'm going with that. So it'll make you smell like a candy sweet dessert, but like in an alluring way almost, and it almost makes you, it reminds you of a cocktail. So you're going to smell like a very nice sweet cocktail. So, but the funny thing is that while it starts off syrupy sweet, right, it has like this really musky base. So it starts off with that sweet note, but you get a little while, and it's more musky, which I like, because I like things with like that musky like added base to it. So this is great. Okay, so this is definitely an evening time scent. So again, we're doing a lot of date related, Valentine's date night kind of suitable scents. So this is great for nighttime. Not so much the daytime, but nighttime for sure. I would say comparably, this is great for fans of the new EDP version of YSL Libre Intense. If you like that, you probably like this quite a bit too. Just a side note, the new EDP by YSL Libre Intense is actually about $120, and this is only like $45. So I would think this is the better option, and it lasts 6 to 7 hours, so it will last throughout the entire night. So don't worry about it not lasting. Great gift for anyone who is a fan of sweet candy scents as well. For fans of like Victoria's Secret or Bath and Body Works, you know, if you like those kinds of like scents, you'll probably enjoy Excellus Next very much. So yeah, this is Excellus Next. Surprisingly, I do like it, probably because of the musk, because I'm not a fan of sweet stuff, but like, that's pretty nice. Okay, so we're now moving on to the next perfume, which is Afnan 9 PM. So this came before the ones in front of me, and this is a classic that I have smelled many times before, and I really like this one. So I'm very excited to test smell it again because I don't have it, but I would like to have one. Yes, so this is Afnan 9 PM. Like again, it's 100 ml EDP. Oopsie, that's pretty bit too much. Okay, I got all over my fingers. Okay, it's strong. So from the minute it's here, right, I smell it early. That's how it always is with 9 PM because it's like, it has this intense like scent, like it lasts. So imagine you're in a room, like everyone's gonna smell when you walk in for sure. Again, one of my favorites. So this one is a sweet vanilla. It's warm and spicy at the same time, and also has a citrus fresh like roundup to it. So can you imagine it's sweet vanilla yet also fresh and citrusy, so it's like this complementary mix of smells that I don't think I can find anywhere else. It's very charming, that's for sure. That's why I really love it, and it does grab the attention. It will grab the attention of your date, it will grab the attention of the room. I would say if you're going clubbing on Valentine's Day night or Valentine's Day week and you want to get a little bit lucky, I think this is the one to go for. Let's just say you'll stand out. I promise you'll stand out with this. It's also a scent that would really last, and it's very smooth too. So it stands out in the right ways. Let's not worry about it standing out in a way that, you know, turns people off. They won't trust. For fans of JPG Ultra Male or Versace Eros Flame, you guys would really like 9 PM. And because it's a more stronger and intense version of the two, and it lasts about 7 to 10 hours. So this one is really long lasting, but I would say it's more of like an evening scent. It's great for someone who likes vanilla scents, and don't worry, you have that extra special touch because it has that citrusiness to it too. So yeah, this is 9 PM, Afnan 9 PM. And then we're gonna move on to our last perfume before we cut off to the mid-break. So here we have Modest Deux, however you want to pronounce it, but Modest Deux. Okay, so this is 100 ml EDP. I would say this is a very nice looking bottle as well. Like, to receive this as a gift would be really pretty. By the way, just in case like you guys have any questions about like the previous perfumes or anything here, feel free to ask in the chat below. I'm sure there's like this chat function that you guys should see. Just ask any questions that you might have there, because we'll answer all of them. So this is Modest Deux. We're going to start off by test smelling this. Something new for me as well. I haven't tried this yet either. Let's see if I like this one as much as the previous one. Such a pretty bottle. Like, these brands kind of like the best packaging. Like, honestly, like I think it makes a gift so welcoming. Again, I smelled this from here. This one is interesting. Wait. Oh, yeah, I smelled it all the way from here when I was like spraying it. This is definitely very bold, I would say, and it's indulgent. It reminds me of strawberries, chocolates, and wine all in one. So like, you know those kind of date nights in movies where you have all of that, like the chocolate covered strawberries and wine at the same time? This is the one. Okay, so this is definitely a night scent, an evening scent. And if you don't mind gaining some attention and you want some compliments, go for this. Seriously. Okay, this is like, it's decadent in like the best ways possible. It's it's an interesting sweetness because I like it. So it's not overpoweringly sweet. It's like perfect for date night. I would say fans of Lancôme Tresor la Nuit would really enjoy this. And this lasts about 7 to 8 hours, so it will last through the entire date night. So again, don't worry about these perfumes not lasting. All of them will last through the entire evening. It's a perfect gift for someone who likes smelling like a snack, a little dessert almost. And it comes in a fantastically fancy gift box, in case you were wondering. We can show that in a bit. Okay, wait, let me see. Okay, well, we'll show you guys the box. Oh, okay, great. Thank you, Timur. So this is the box it comes in. Guys, can you just let me know how much is this one again? Oh no? Okay, great. Wait, never mind. You can find it out by yourself. I shouldn't be telling you guys about the prices. If you have questions, you ask them yourself. Just saying. Okay, so when you open up the box, there's still like this write-up on the inside that tells you about the perfume. So if you don't want to explain it to your date can read it for his or herself. So this is the box that it comes in. I think it's very pretty. And yes, so if you want a decadent scent, something sweet but also indulgent and a bit more, it's not light and airy, it's like an evening scent, Modest Deux is the one. So this is the last of the 5 before we go into our Q&A section. Okay, so again, if you guys have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the chat, below in the chat. So ask away any questions about the perfumes that we've already gone through, or you can go through any of the perfumes that I have behind me. We'll answer any questions that you might have. So feel free to ask. Okay, so Empower 80 asks, please introduce Afnan Supremacy in Oud. So Afnan Supremacy in Oud, do we have it here? Oh yes, great, thank you. Oh, okay, so this is, again, so this is a very, very nice scent. This is one of my favorites actually. This scent is, you know what, let me just test smell it. Let me open up and test smell it for you so I can tell you with detail. I smelled this a couple of times, it's one of my favorites. Thanks for asking this question. I have a lot of favorites, I know, but trust me, there's scents I don't prefer to, but all the scents I've covered so far, I enjoy. Okay. If you didn't know already, by the way, so all the Supremacy bottles by Afnan all have this unique shape. So you actually be able to recognize it from the shape of the bottle. And this particular one is one of my favorites because I like gold. And it's gold, so this is great. Okay, so test smelling. Okay, so this is a very bold, sweet, woody oud. It's great for any fans of initial oud for greatness. It is strong, it lasts about 9 to 10 hours, and it opens with this sweet, woody MFK Baccarat Rouge scent, but it dries down into a stronger, woody oud scent instead. So you have like that sweet opening, and then it becomes more woody and like there's more oud to it as well. So I prefer the dry down because it's less sweet, but yes, this is a very nice, bold, sweet, not so sweet, but bold, sweet, woody oud scent. Yes, so highlight on the woody and oud, which it dries down to. So I hope that answers your question. I really enjoy this. Yes. Thank you guys so much. Okay, hi Ruby said. Yes, so we do have alternatives for fans of MFK Baccarat Rouge. So for something sweet, woody, and airy, try Armaf Untold. So this is the one that we just went through. So this is a good alternative for MFK Baccarat Rouge. It has small hints of citrus in the opening, and we also have Afnan Violet Bouquet. Yes, yeah. So this is Afnan Violet Bouquet. So this is another great alternative for MFK Baccarat Rouge. This is sorry. Okay, yes. So this is on the candy sweet side. So while this one has like that citrus opening, this one's on the candy sweet side instead. And if you like sweeter scents, that's what you're looking for, then I would recommend Violet Bouquet over Untold. Yes, over Armaf Untold. This is the one to go for. Okay. Sorry? Yeah. Hi, Silverboy. Yes, we can go through the Afnan 9 a.m. pink and Afnan 9 p.m. purple. Okay, yes, we can go through that for you again. Yeah. So just in case you guys missed it, so we start off with 9 a.m. pink. So this is a sweet, fruity, strawberry daytime scent. So it's definitely a more daytime kind of like vibe. For fans of Ralph Lauren Woman, you would enjoy this one, 9 a.m. pink. And 9 p.m. fan. Again, the 9 a.m. and the 9 p.m. So this is 9 p.m. fan. So this is a bit different. This is one the heavier, fruity, woody kind of like side of things. So this is lighter, more strawberry sweet, and this is on the heavier fruity wood scent. So for fans of Ramon Monagal Flamenco, they would prefer this. And yes, this is a more nighttime scent as well as compared to 9 a.m. Okay, keep the questions coming, like feel free to ask anything, because while the Experience Center is currently under renovations, this is the best time to ask any questions you may have because you can't really come down in person yet. So if any questions of any perfumes that you're interested in, it doesn't have to be behind me, it doesn't have to be here. Any questions for perfumes that you had in mind, feel free to ask them and we'll answer them immediately. Oh yes, we do have Afnan Supremacy Gold in stock. So that was the gold bottle, the goldish brown bottle that we saw earlier. We do have Afnan Supremacy Gold in stock. And if any of the perfumes have been sold out, it will be shown on all our shops, online shops and online platforms. Everywhere will be clear if it's available or not. Okay, so Afnan 9 a.m. Oh, okay, so Afnan 9 a.m. is not here, correct? Nice. Okay, so this is Afnan 9 a.m. So might as well just now test it. I remember it to be quite nice. Let's see. Okay, let me test. I don't know how many times I've said taste tonight, I swear. I think I'm hungry or something. Sorry. Okay. Oh, this is great for citrusy fans, salty, citrusy kind of fans. Okay, so 9 a.m. in comparison to the rest of, this is the 9 a.m. in the white one, not the pink one and all that. So 9 a.m. white is a salty lemon kind of scent. So for fans of MFK Aqua Vite, you guys will enjoy this one. It's very different, a more different type of citrus scent because it's salty but fresh at the same time, and has some floral notes coming through. So I would say this is more of like a niche scent in comparison. It's not that. It may not be for everyone, and it may not be for someone who's just entering into perfumes. But then again, this is something that you could really enjoy. It's more niche. I would say for people who wear a lot of citrus fragrances, personally I like citrus fragrances a lot. So if you want something a little bit different from your usual citrus fragrances, I would say 9 a.m. is the way to go. So this is a great citrus alternative, or something new to try, basically. Okay, do we have any other questions coming through? Yes, okay. So, hi Mias. Yes, we can go through Armaf Blue Iconic. Armaf Blue Iconic. Oh, yes, here it is. Okay, yes. What a pretty bottle. Okay, great. Thanks for asking this. Let me just test smell this. Yes, test. All the caps of Club de Nuit bottles are very heavy. Again, all the bottles have a pretty unique shape. If you get used to Aurel's perfumes, you can almost recognize which belongs to which family after a while. Okay. Okay, let me just do that again for like good measure. Oh, okay, so this one is a citrus, fresh, musky type of scent. For fans of Blue Day Chanel, you'll probably enjoy this one quite a bit. It lasts about 7 to 8 hours. It lasts about 7 to 8 hours, and it's great for formal occasions like office work or meeting a client, and it's an easy wear fragrance. I would say that it's kind of like more of like a daily wear type of scent. It's good for, it won't put anyone off, and it won't like stand out too much. It's like, it makes you smell very nice and pleasant daily. Yeah, but it has that citrusy like scent. So again, fans of Blue Day Chanel would really like this one. Okay, so Drowsy25 asks, what's the difference between 9 a.m. Dive and Turathi Blue? So 9 a.m. Dive, yes, yeah. Almost forgot where my bottles were. So the two that Drowsy25 mentions is 9 a.m. Dive and then Turathi Blue. Yes. Okay, so these two are actually quite different. So I haven't smelled 90 and dive, but I know this is very, very different from this just yet. Let me test smell this, I think. Be sure. I should trust the L'Oreal team, but then again, I want to smell it for myself, you know. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, they're right. It's very, very different. This 90 and dive is very, very different from Turathi Blue, actually. Oh, they're quite worlds apart. Okay, so 90 and dive is a more smoky lemon scent. So again, we're going back to the citrus morning, like fresh, you wake up the fresh daytime scent. Turathi is definitely more of a smooth grapefruit salty scent, and it's more of like an evening scent, I would say. I remember this to have like that jammy grapefruit scent, which I really, really like, and has a bit more musk to it in comparison to 90N. So between the two, 90N dive, you wear it in the day, you wear it in the morning, you walk out of your shower, you put this on and feel fresh. Then you get to nighttime and you want to go on like an evening date. This is the one to go for. So that's the clear difference between the two of them. But yes. Next last thing I want to check gives me a chance to smell 90 and dive. Alright, so Saber Lead asks, what's a versatile scent for men for any day or night, day and night time? Okay, so I think among them, so Armaf Blue Iconic, which was this one right here, is a good choice. So for fans of Blue de Chanel, this is great day or night. It works for both occasions. Oh wait, my card was right here. Yes, the blue, this card. Yes, so I would say that this scent is a suitable one, a great versatile scent for day and night. So again, that is Armaf Nuit Iconic Blue. And Afnan Ornament is also another one that we will go through later, which apparently is also a very great versatile scent. So we'll go through, I think we'll have a few more suitable day and night scents in the next set of 5. It's so nice when you get questions, because I don't think you guys will know, but like I think it was my first live with Orel a year ago. We didn't have that many questions coming in, but I'm so glad to have more of you guys join us. Alright, so Sibobo asked, is Armaf Milestone more masculine or feminine? Okay, great. Let me try. Alright, so this is Club de Nuit Armaf Milestone. Let's give this a shot. So is it more masculine or feminine? Okay, masculine or feminine? I think it's most definitely unisex. Okay, so this doesn't lean towards masculine or feminine for me, because it's a good mix between the two. It's not sweet, that's for sure, but it's not overly musky. So I can't park it between like either, which is the typical like masculine and feminine type of families, right? So for fans of Aventus Creed Millicim Imperial, this is probably a suitable scent for you. This one, yeah. So it has a powdery, salty, and has fresh notes as well. So it's like a stronger version of Jenny Glow's Wood and Sage. So remember someone who asked for like Jenny Glow's Wood and Sage? This is a much stronger version of it, but it does smell similar. And for fans of Jo Malone's Wood and Sage Sea Salt, you guys would probably like this one as well. So this is Club de Nuit Milestone. I have to say that it's not too masculine or feminine. It's more unisex for me. Yeah. Okay, so we have someone who wants to see. Okay, wait. Okay, someone wants to see Flavia Peach Honey again. Okay, so this is Flavia Peach Honey. This is a very cute bottle. It's 100 ml. Okay, yeah. Let me. Okay, since so many people are asking about this, let me just test smell this, and then I'll give my opinion of it. Okay. Let's see. Ooh. You know what? I changed my mind. I might actually really like this one compared to a lot of the ones here. Okay, so I'm a bit weird when it comes to scents. I don't like sweet stuff. I like citrusy stuff. I like musky stuff. And another thing is I like herbal stuff. So I have this humidifier at home, and I like this like really herbal-y scent. So this is a strong peach herbal scent. Okay, that's the easiest way for me to describe this. So for fans of Tom Ford Bitter Peach, you will really like peach honey. Oh, I like this scent so much. That peach, like the peach scent, it stands out, and I really like that very much. And don't worry about, even though I say herbal, it's not like the, I don't know, you know, like Chinese medicine, that sort of thing. No, I'm not talking about that kind of herbal. It's like, it's a nice smooth type of herbal, so don't worry about that. If you want to try fruity scents but don't like something too sweet, this is like a match made in heaven. Like this is like the perfect match for you. Just, you want something fruity but not overpoweringly sweet. This is perfect. Yeah. Alright, so I think we're gonna end off our Q&A session for now. Please keep the questions in coming. We will answer the rest of the questions at the end of it. I just have 5 more perfumes to go through, and then we'll answer the rest of the questions afterwards. So no worries about that. By the way, thank you for making me smell this one, because I really like this one. This is really great, guys. Okay. So, we gotta move on. So we'll move on to 5 more perfumes, and then again there'll be a Q&A, so just continue, keep the questions coming, we'll get to them. Trust, don't worry about that. So we're moving on to Georgian's Haute Leather. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm not that fancy, but yeah. Haute Leather, alright. Okay, so this is a 100 ml EDP. Very nice looking bottle. It has this matte feel to it, which I really like, and let's just smell it. Let's go ahead and smell it. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. Wait. That's definitely different. I don't even know where to park this under this time because how do I park this? Okay. So this perfume has a light leather and spicy sweet scent. So this is one of the first perfumes where I really smell like that spice in it. Okay, so for fans of Penhaligon's Haute Leather, if I'm not wrong, I think that's the one. Yes, you guys would really enjoy this. So if you guys like Penhaligon's Haute Leather, that's the closest I can remember that is a great alternative. Like this Haute Leather by Georgian's is a great alternative for that. So if you want to try out something different this time, so something that's leathery and woody, and for date night, so this is like a more unique scent, something that maybe you've never tried before, but at the same time, like you want to try something different but you're afraid of it being too strong, I think this is the perfect one to try out, because while it's different, it's not too strong to the point that you will be put off by it at all. No, this is like a great option for someone who wants to try something new. It has like a warmth to it, which I really like. Again, making it, it almost has like this warm, boozy scent. I don't know how to describe it, but like that warm, boozy scent, right? Really makes me feel comfortable almost, and warm. And I think that's what you'll probably enjoy. Maybe that's the leather aspect of it, but just look out for this one. This one is a dark horse in my opinion. Okay, so this one lasts about 5 to 6 hours. Again, it will last through date night. I would say it's an evening scent. For someone who's tried a lot of citrus and musky fragrances, but wants to try something new, definitely go for this. This is Georgian's Haute Leather. It's a very good starter for leather styles kind of colognes or perfumes, because it's not too heavy and it's not too overpowering as well. So it's a great start if you want to try something new in like the leather range of things. So that is like the first one. So I'm gonna move on to, sorry Royalty, could I have a few more please? We're gonna have a lot more test smellings to do in a bit. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, great. So we're moving on to our next perfume, which is Souvenir Desert Rose. I think, oh shoot, I wanted to make it obvious, but I guess you guys couldn't have seen it. But the roses are here, so the roses are in the cap. So this is Souvenir Desert Rose. It's 100 ml EDP. So let's give it this. Oh wow, that threw me off. I didn't know it was at the bottom. Okay. So let's give this a shot. Honestly, you might be surprised because it's very different from the way the bottle looks. Like you would think that because of how regal and how dark and how mysterious this bottle looks, you'll get a very heavy scent. It's not. It's like the complete opposite. It's a very fruity, fresh, and airy scent. It's not super heavy at all. But it's very attention catching because it's very not new, but like it's a kind of scent that will help you stand out. And so for this particular perfume, right, it has very good projection and sillage, so it'll leave a trail as you walk into a room. So even if you walk by and then someone will turn their head a couple minutes later wondering where the smell comes from. Oh, this is very nice. Okay. For fans of like Tiziana, Terenzi Kirk, or Arbapura, like this is probably one of the best scents you could go for. Apparently it lasts 8 to 9 hours, so that's like really long. And I would say this can start off as a day scent as well. It can go from day to night, in my opinion. Like, it's a very nice, fresh, fruity, citrusy scent. It's different. I really like this one. This is a very nice scent. So this is the Souvenir Desert Rose. I think it's great for someone who likes a heavier fruity scent as well, and someone who prefers to retain like wants the sweetness to still remain after a couple of like hours. I think this also has a strong woody base that makes it a little bit darker. I think that's the thing I was trying to get at. Like I was wondering why it smelled so citrusy and fruity, but at the same time has like that muskiness or perhaps that extra layer that I really like. So apparently we can credit that to the strong woody base. So that's what you get out of Souvenir Desert Rose. I think this is a great gift. I think your partner will really enjoy this for Valentine's Day. Okay, and we have the next perfume. So we're moving on to Club de Nuit Elixir. Urban Elixir. Again, very iconic Club de Nuit bottle. You would recognize from the shape. Yes. Okay, great. Alright, let's give it a smell. I'm expecting this to be quite heavy from the way the bottle looks. But then again, looks can be deceiving. Not too many dates ago, that's true. Oh, this is nice. I think I haven't stopped saying it's nice since like the start of this line, but that's the problem, right, with scents. Like when they're nice, they're just nice. I don't know about you guys, but I have this hoarding problem at this point. I have so many perfumes and I just want to keep collecting more. I think you'll get into that bad habit if you start buying from all around because everything is so affordable. Okay, so this one is a unique twist. So it's definitely a special scent or a special day. I wouldn't say this is something you would wear very, very often. I mean, even if you do, it's fine, but like this is like one of those special unique scents. That's for sure. Okay, so this perfume in particular, I just wanted to say, it actually went viral recently because fans of Dior Sauvage or MFK Baccarat Rouge 540 really like the spicy and sweet combination. And while those combined, like the two I mentioned, like Dior Sauvage and MFK Baccarat Rouge, like combined, they cost $236 because you have to layer it in order to get the scent. You get that mix in this bottle and it's only like $45. So I think this is great. Like it's a fantastic mix. So if you want to start with something more spicy, this is the way to go. So it starts off with a strong spicy note, but after a while, after it dries down a little bit, you get this candy sweetness instead, and it will definitely help you stand out. Again, a lot of these perfumes here will help you stand out, but again, it's always like, just pick the one that suits you. It could be the sweeter note that stands out or the muskier note that stands out, but this will stand out for its strong spiciness, and also like the dry down probably would like leave that long projection. It lasts about 7 to 8 hours in Singapore's weather, so again a very long lasting perfume, perfect for date night. I would say wear this at night. It's definitely not a daytime scent in my opinion. Okay, and someone who would really appreciate this, if you're thinking of getting a gift for a partner, a friend or whatever, for Valentine's Day, someone who knows how to wear or someone you know who wears Dior Sauvage would probably like this, or something along the lines of Dior Sauvage. Something similar would really enjoy this perfume. And it's a great starter if you're trying like sweet fragrances for the first time as well, I would say, because it's not super overpoweringly sweet. I can never say that word right tonight, but yes, it's just the dry down that you get that sweetness to come through. So it's a very interesting combination and mix. So that's Club de Nuit Elixir. Yeah. Spicy and sweet. Okay, so we are moving on to the second last perfume of today. Moving on to Supremacy Gold. I don't think it could be any more obvious with the bottle right here. This is Supremacy Gold. It's 100 ml EDP. Let's try this. I think I smelled this a couple times too. I think I remember it liking it quite a bit. I like a lot of perfumes. Oh, you can smell it from like here, and like I like placed it below for a little bit, and you can still smell it. Okay, this is a very strong. Okay, so this one is gonna help you really, and I emphasize on really, like capital letters. You're gonna really stand out if you use this scent, and in a unique way too. So this one is a more oud-based kind of scent, and it is perfect for anyone who enjoys that woody wood like notes in a perfume. I think it's perfect. So it has a bit of everything. It has a bit of everything. It's like spicy, it's sweet, it's woody, it's also got that floral scent too. It's like a combination of everything that we've mentioned in the law of aspects. So I think the unique aspect of this is this marshmallow sweetness. By the way, I just bought marshmallows today, just saying, so I know exactly how it smells like. I just bought marshmallows today. It has that marshmallow sweetness you get, and like it's bold and strong. So this is, like I said, you can smell it from here, you can smell it from like far away from you. And if you're looking for something entirely new and different from everything else that you've tried before, this is the one to go for. Supremacy Gold. Like, so fans of Oud Vanille Manchera or Quick Beluga Guerlain would really enjoy this, and it lasts about 7 to 8 hours. Again, very long lasting. I would say that you could wear it in the day, but I would recommend perhaps during the early evening to nighttime, because it might stand out a little bit too much in the mornings. Like, yeah, that's all I can say about it. So for someone who likes very heavy woody and oud scents, Supremacy in Gold is the way to go. This will stand out in like that woody kind of thing. And then we're moving on to our very last one. So okay, so our last perfume in this section is Ornament Perfume. So this is a 100 ml EDP. It looks like a Tetris block, I think. Yeah. But anyway, so this is a very special bottle again. I don't think you can find bottles like this anywhere else. Like the way they get so creative with the bottles these days. Last scent out of 10 for now. Okay, so among all the scents that I've tried today, and I mean in 10 especially, I think this is the most subtle one. Actually, it's the one of the most smooth ones out of the ones that I smelled today. So if you are on a date with someone perhaps for the first time, or you're out with someone who you know to be a little bit shy and doesn't like someone who's too, comes on too strong, I think this is a great perfume. So you're going to smell good, but you're not going to scare off anybody or stand out too much. This is very subtle and classy, in my opinion. Again, it's very smooth. So this is a very subtle and smooth, very, I'm here, but I'm not like here. You wouldn't wear this to the club because you won't stand out the way you want to, but you will stand out just enough on a nice dinner date. So it's smooth and low-key. Okay, let's keep it that way. Smooth and low-key. If you're a fan of Aventus Creed for him and Aventus Green Irish Tweed, I think you will like Ornament Perfume very much. It lasts about 7 to 8 hours, so again, a very long scent. So don't be fooled by the fact that it's subtle and smooth. It still lasts very, very long. So you will have it on you throughout the entire evening. I would say this is perfect for close settings. If you're close enough to the person, you'll smell it, and it'll probably leave a very lasting impression. I think this is perfect for like a nice date night, like a very, just the two of you, like you're in your own bubble, in your own world. I think this is great. It's a very safe gift as well, also because it doesn't stand out as much as compared to the rest. So if you're really not sure of what to get someone, and you really want to get them a nice gift, a thoughtful gift actually, and so this person is probably maybe new to fragrances, or you want them to try something new and you're afraid that they won't like it, I would say go for Ornament Purple. I think this is the perfect daily wear, something new, not so overpowering. And it works well if you go to office quite often, because like this is the perfect office like perfume. You go in, you're not scaring off anyone, you're not putting off anyone, you're not standing out too much either. It's great for daily wear. I think this is the most subtle and smooth one today. And I like it. Yeah, this is nice. And with that, we have wrapped up all 10 perfumes that are great for date night. Some have been great because they stand out, some are good because they're a bit more subtle, and then you range from sweet to citrus to woody and woody. So if you need to go through any of them again, just let me know. And we'll move on to our questions. Alright, so Q&A time again. When will Jenny Glow Wood and Sage be restocked? Again, I'm so sorry guys, but Jenny Wood and Sage, Jenny Glow's Wood and Sage tends to be out of stock quite often because it's an extremely popular scent. I myself haven't even been able to get my hands on it yet, but if you're really desperate for it or you really want something an alternative, I would say Caresso Saint Tropez is a great alternative. Sorry. Yes, so the two alternatives to Jenny Glow's Wood and Sage would be Caresso Saint Tropez and Club de Nuit Milestone. So these two would be your best bet at getting something similar. The Oral team is always trying to get the the perfumes that you want restocked ASAP, but sometimes it's out of their hands and they'll just do their best on their end to get it to you as soon as possible. So thank you for being patient. But if you really want something that's similar, again, Saint Tropez Caresso or Club de Nuit Milestone. These are two very similar or suitable scents in replacement for Jenny Glow's Wood and Sage. Okay. So Turathi asked, do you have stock for Rare Carbon right now? So yes, we do. So there was a long wait for Rare Carbon. So can we take a look at that? Thank you. Okay, so this is the one that Turathi was talking about. So this is Rare Carbon by Afnan. So yes, it is back in stock, but it's selling really quickly. So you might want to get your hands on it soon. It's very suitable for people who like Tom Ford Ombre Leather, and you will like Afnan. You'll like this basically. If you like Tom Ford Ombre Leather. So a tip from Orel. So Afnan Rare Carbon is selling out very fast, and they're going to be out of stock pretty soon. So if you're interested in this one, you might want to get it ASAP. For your sake, let me just test smell this, just let viewers know what the hype is all about. I haven't smelled this myself either, so I'm quite excited. Oops. Okay, there we go. So this is Afnan Rare Carbon. Ooh, okay. I would say for fans that like leathery, woody stuff, like I get it why you guys would like this so much. Okay, so this is a leathery, spicy, woody scent, and it also has a sweet tobacco leaf note to it. So I get how this is very popular. If you're interested in getting this for date night, it will be an evening type of scent. Note that you would definitely get the tobacco out of this. Like that's one of the top notes for me. Again, suitable to layer with Georgian's Haute Leather. I would say you should layer the two, like these two, to create a even more unique scent. But again, Rare Carbon is selling out very quickly. You might want to get your hands on it really soon. Yeah, that's just it. Like again, you don't want a situation like Jenny Glow's Wood and Sage, so let's get it quickly while you still can. Oh, okay. So Sebo asked, which one is my favorite scent? Which is my favorite scent of today? I can pick one or two. Okay. That's very difficult again when it comes to scents. Okay, the first one that comes to mind for sure is definitely Turathi Blue. I'm just gonna smell it one more time just so I can remember why I like it. But this is the first one that came to mind. Let's see. Okay, so my first scent that I really enjoy, the reason why I like it, because it has that citrusiness, of course I like citrus notes, and it also has musk to it as well. And the citrus is not the usual lemon, orange like kind of citrus, it's a grapefruit citrus, which is very unique because I don't see that very much in perfumes, which is why I like this one so much. And it's a very sexy evening scent in my opinion. Like if I want to stand out to my date in a date night setting, like Valentine's Day or whatever, I would say this is the one I would go for. Yeah, so this is my number one. And if I had to pick another, because I quite enjoy quite a lot of perfumes today, I would say, I think Desert Rose actually. Surprisingly, I do like Desert Rose. Okay, let me just smell that again one more time. Again, my preferences are not the same as everyone else's because, you know, everyone has their own preference. Keep that in mind for your date. So I always stand by the fact that picking out a perfume is probably... I'm so sorry. Picking out a perfume is probably one of the most thoughtful gifts you could probably get for someone, especially if you pick it with care. Because if you know someone really well, and I think this speaks volumes, right? If you know someone really well and you care about them a lot, you'll pick a scent that you know is perfect for them. Because they will already tell you their taste and preferences, you know, and all of that. Yeah, I'm just rambling, but yeah. Okay, yes. So very different from Turathi Blue. So Desert Rose is on the sweeter side of things, but it's not overpoweringly sweet. It has a more floral sweetness to it, which I enjoy. I don't like candy sweet, but I do like floral sweet, and that's what I get out of Desert Rose. It is more smooth, so honestly, I will pick these two because I will wear Desert Rose in the day, and then I'll transition into Turathi Blue at night. So these are my two top favorites from all the 10 today. Thanks for asking that question. Okay, so if I will ask again, could I go through Al Harman's Adventure Fair? Yes, of course. Alright, thanks for the tea. Okay, so this is the one that Sebobo was asking about. So this is Al Harman's Adventure Fair. Yes, let me go through it. Very pretty bottle. Okay, this is. Ooh, okay. So this is a musky floral scent. Yeah, so this is a heavy musky floral scent. I would say fans of Aventus Creep for her would enjoy this quite a lot. You open with a refreshing orange peel note. So that's what you open up with. It's a very zesty opening, but immediately that's the highest hormone, like the first thing you smell, like zesty orange, but then it drives down to a classy, musky scent. So I didn't like the opening as much, but I really liked the dry down in comparison because the musky scent comes in. Although people might think this is like a feminine scent, I think it's unisex. I think this is a great unisex scent because I think guys will really like the musk that comes through as well. Good for daytime. I would say this is a daytime scent. I like this one. This is nice. And then Movie Cat asks, anything similar to Billie Eilish's new fragrance? Okay, so at the moment we don't have any direct alternatives, but we do have other fragrances with similar vanilla, fruity chocolate notes. So we will recommend Afnan Modest Deux, which is this one right here. So this one has strawberry chocolate and vanilla notes. Or you might try Caresseur Allure for fans of YSL Black Opium. So we don't have the direct alternative, but this is a good choice. So this is, thank you. So this is Modest Deux. So this is the first one. So again, this one has the strawberry, chocolatey, vanilla notes, while Billie Eilish's one has like a more vanilla, fruity chocolate note. So it's quite similar actually. And then we have this as well, which is a good alternative. So if you might also like Caresso's Allure to make it as an alternative, sorry, because for fans of YSL Black Opium, you will enjoy the vanilla, coffee, and berry notes in Caresseur Allure. Yeah. So this is like two very good alternatives for that. And Sultan Khan asks, what do you think of Flavia Cherry Lance? Flavia Cherry. Oh, wait, no, sorry. Flavia Cherry. Oh my god, where were we? Oh, here, yeah. Okay, yes. I'm stretching today. Yes, thanks, guys. Okay, so let me see. It's very similar looking to peach honey, but okay. You know, let me just try this one for you guys. Cherry Lust. Sure. Okay. Oh, okay, yes. As the name says, cherry. You definitely get cherry out of this. Okay, so if you like Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, you'll really like Cherry Lust. It's a sweet cherry liquor kind of scent. So, you know those like concentrates almost, like cherry concentrate? You get that from this perfume. It's very boozy. Now, of course, there's the cherry notes in it. It's very sweet too. So, this is on the sweeter side, that's for sure. If you like sweet, fruity scents, but yet bold at the same time, because this one stands out, like the cherry will hit you like a punch. So, that's how I would describe Cherry Lust. Yeah, very, very bold scent. Bold cherry scent. Sorry, oops. Alright, let's move on to our questions. Okay, Mimi Cat asks, is Modest Deux and Carresso Allure EDP? Okay, so Modest Deux and Carresso Allure here. Okay, so Afnan's Modest Deux is an EDP. This one lasts for 7 to 9 hours, and Allure is an EDT, so it lasts about 4 to 5 hours instead. So Carresso Allure is a good starter coffee fragrance, but Modest Deux is bold, more bold, and good for someone who likes a strong scent. Again, Modest Deux lasts 7 to 9 hours, Carresso lasts about 4 to 5 hours. Okay. And then we have, okay, so Ridzane, sorry about that. Ridzane asks, is Excellus Woman back in stock? Oh no, Excellus Woman is currently not in stock yet, but we hope to have more stock as soon as possible. Again, we try to restock the perfumes as quickly as we can. Again, the top sellers do sell out very quickly, so maybe perhaps put on some notifications or just try to take note of when these perfumes come back. We hope to have it soon once Armaf is done manufacturing it. Yeah. So if you have any other questions, again, feel free to ask about any perfume you're interested in. Now is the best time to ask about it because currently the Experience Center is closed and under renovation, so this is a great time to ask about perfumes that you want to find out more about. What is... Okay, so what is my least favorite perfume from today? My least favorite perfume... Oh man. Well, I think it's different from everyone again because I would say I think it was Excellus Next that was sweeter. Or okay, in general, I'm just someone who doesn't enjoy sweet scents very much. So if you're gonna ask me which scents do I least enjoy, it will be the sweeter ones. So the ones. So for example, I'm not gonna be a fan of Cherry Lust because I don't like the scent of cherry very much. So it's just the sweeter, super candy sweet stuff that I don't enjoy. But I know of a lot of people who would. I can think of many friends who enjoy Excellus Next because it's on the sweeter side for them, or Armaf Untold even. So I would say these are the two that are not for me, but I know are for other people. Yeah. Okay, and okay, you guys, we have Silverwood and Sultan Khan asking when will the Experience Center open? Okay, so we can give you a surprise update on this live today. So we will actually. Aurel will be opening at a new location near Paya Lebar MRT. So anyone who has been like dying to come down to Aurel Experience Center, rejoice. It's close to the MRT and it will be open sometime beginning to middle of March. So we're about a month away or less than a month away from the opening of Aurel's new Experience Center. And I'm quite excited to see that space with you guys as well. Because I think it's gonna be more convenient, which is great for a lot of you, and the Aurel team can't wait to have more of you guys come down and test out scents and buy some for you or your loved ones. Okay, we are alright, so question asks, do we have Just Jack Simply Block? So at the moment it is out of stock and it's under production by the Sterling Armaf factory, and we hope to have it soon, but there's no estimated arrival date. Okay, so alternatives for you, while in case you really want like something similar, you may like Carresso 3. So these Carresso 3 is a good alternative for that. So for fans of Tom Ford Soleil Blanc, you guys would like this quite a bit. So this is again Carresso 3. It is coconut vanilla. It has like coconut vanilla notes, and also for fans of Maison Margiela Replica Beach Walk, you would like this quite a bit too. It's an EDT, and it's not EDT, but take note, this is an EDT and it lasts about 4 to 5 hours, but I would say it's a good alternative for Just Jack Simply Blanc. Okay, so this is your alternative 3 by Carresso. Yeah. Okay, do we have other questions? Alright, just waiting. I mean, just wondering, how many of you guys are intending to buy sets for like Valentine's Day or like, you know, as gifts? Is this the first time buying perfumes as gifts? Because last year, I think it was my first time. No, not last year. Wait, last year. No, I think 2021, after, you know, working with Aurel, like finally getting into perfume scene, that was my first time actually looking towards perfumes as gifts for my friends, because I didn't really think to consider it back then. So honestly, sometimes I'm wondering how many of you are new to the perfume scene, because I was pretty new to it. I still think I'm pretty new to it. You know, like, if this is your first time getting scents for someone, I think some of the few things that I decided to take note of in order to make it really special for them is to note whether, again, do they prefer sweet stuff or not. That's a very important question, because if they're like me and I don't like candy sweet stuff, I won't be able to appreciate it as much. So I would say in comparison, I'm not that big a fan of perhaps like Victoria's Secret body mist or Bath and Body Works kind of stuff, but I really enjoy more musky things that are sometimes more masculine. So maybe take note of those things when you want to buy someone a gift, especially when it comes to scents, because you want them to use it, right? Okay, so yes. Oh, Rudy said, yes, the alternative to Tom Ford Soleil Blanc is this Carresso 3. This is the alternative to Tom Ford Soleil Blanc. And alright, we have the last question from Simple. Thank you for asking the questions today, by the way. So, can you go through Armaf Cloison? Oh yes, sorry. I'm not even blind after today. Okay, you know, let me just test now this is the last perfume we're going to go through today. If you guys have any other questions, remember, as and when you have questions, just drop Aurel team DM on their Instagram pages, either aurel.sg or aurel.world. Ooh, okay, so okay, so Armaf Cloison is on their higher end range, like the higher end range in the $80 to $90 range. It is for fans of Killian Angel Share. This is a boozy passion fruit, vanilla musky scent. So there's that fruitiness, but also that muskiness to it, and it isn't very sweet. So this is not a super, like, not the sweet kind of like fruits. This is like a nice, more of a citrusy, musky kind of thing. It's very boozy, I would say, in comparison to some of the perfumes that I smelled today. Very indulgent, yeah. And I'm just reading up, so it actually lasts 10 to 12 hours. So this is one of the long-lasting perfumes, which again, you know, makes it a great early evening all the way to night kind of scent. And oh, okay, so well, I hope that answers your question, by the way, like about Armaf Cloison. Yeah. So okay, last question again. So, what do I think is the best Valentine's scent from the fragrances we shared today? Actually, I want to hear from you guys instead, honestly. What do you think is the best fragrance for you, or what you would wear on Valentine's Day instead? Like, tell us, like, let us know which one you think would be more popular. Would you prefer something lighter, more supple and smooth, like Ornament, or would you want to stand out? Like, do you want to stand out or be more subtle on Valentine's Day? Like, feel free to tell me, because, you know, I'm more interested in hearing like what people prefer on their dates and stuff. Let us know. I mean, this, okay. Sorry, we're having like some of the, okay, I mean, we have a few more questions coming in, and you know, why not? Just answer them, right? Well, while we get more questions coming in, feel free to tell us whether, you know, like, oh, feel free to let me know which perfume you're interested in. Would you want something sweeter, something more musky, something subtle? Yeah. And while you guys are commenting, we have another question coming in. So Cookie Moon asks to go through Armaf Untold. Oh, okay. I will just go through the fragrance notes then for Armaf Untold. Alright? Just give me a moment. Okay, so Armaf Untold. It is, let me just, I want to make sure I get the notes right for you guys. Okay, so Armaf Untold is fresh, sweet, and airy. It has that candy sweetness to it, but it's on the fresher side of things. So it's not super heavy, not very deep as well, as in comparison to something like Modest Deux, I would say. It's on the sweet, fresh side. And it's very popular for fans of MFK Barbara Rouge 540. I would say that if you like that, you'll probably like this very much. Oh, and it lasts about 5 to 7 hours. So yeah, so it's a sweet woody scent, fresh sweet woody scent for fans of MFK Barbara Rouge 540. Okay, so we have another question. Is this the last live that we're gonna have before the Experience Center opens in mid-March? Of course not. Of course not. We'll definitely have more lives, because like this is the way that we'll get to interact with you. I hope to come back more, you know, to have lives with you guys. And okay, we're gonna try to do one live each week. It may not be me, but you know, the Oral team will have a live once a week. And if you really enjoy those lives, please let them know. Because, you know, the Oral team just want to make sure that we get to answer all your questions. And if you guys really enjoy these lives, just let us know so that we can help. And yeah, so if you want to see more lives like this, you know, maybe let us know now, or tell us in the DMs or in the comments and whatnot. The higher the demand, the more likely I am to come back. So I'm just saying, like, I would like to come back. If you give me a chance to come back, that would be very, very nice. But yeah, in all honesty, like, because of this time, because we don't have the Experience Center open just yet, this is the best time and the best way for us to answer questions that you might have. And I will of course test the perfumes in real time for you, so I can give you an opinion. I'm also new to perfumes, like many of you guys are. I only have select favorites, and I've always have something new to try. So if you really like these lives, please let us know so that the Oral team can plan for them. Okay. Alright. Feel free to ask me more questions. I have more time to go through more of these questions. Best time to ask them away. Oh, okay. So Pokemon asked, any promotions running on Untold? So I'm not too sure about that actually. So I think you guys would be better off asking and DMing Aurel. So just make sure to have I'm not sure about the promotions at the moment, so just DM them at aurel.sg or aurel.world on Instagram. Yeah, and they'll answer your questions quickly. So the two ways to kind of like ask questions is like to attend these lives and like ask us in real time, or you can DM the Oral team at aurel.sg or aurel.world on Instagram, and they will reply as soon as they can. Yeah. So yeah. By the way, what about the perfumes that you guys like or want to try for Valentine's Day? Like, do you guys not intend to smell great on Valentine's? Like, I mean, there's so many scents to choose from. You're gonna stand out. Yeah, okay, and we're gonna answer the last couple of questions, so I think this is the best time to ask them. We're gonna be ending the live in a really short bit. So, is there any more? Bobo says they love Club Nuit White Imperial. Oh, okay. That's a. Wait, is this. No. Wait. Oops. It's behind me again. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. You know what? While you guys ask your last two questions again, please quickly ask the questions because we might be ending the live really shortly. Do you want me to try anything, test anything? Or. Yeah. Okay. Let me just try the scent that's in over mics. Ooh. We might have similar taste actually, in sense at least. It has a. How do I describe it? Is it like a. It almost has like a vanilla scent. Am I wrong? Am I right? I don't know. It's like a vanilla. This one. There's like a vanilla scent to it. Oh, it has rose floral notes as well. Okay, now I get it. Alright. And it's not overpoweringly sweet. Again, that's the word I can't say tonight, but yes, you get what I mean. I think anyone that wants to start with like a nice floral like perfume, I think this is the one to go for. It's more subtle and it's quite interesting actually. Good choice. Oh, the rose is really coming through now. The floral notes are coming through now. Just give it a moment to dry down. See, a lot of these perfumes actually smell a little bit different after they dry down. So sometimes when you ask like about the perfumes, we try to tell you the opening notes and also the dry down notes so that you don't get confused like after a couple of hours like, hey, why does it smell different from what I was used to? So yeah, okay. Alright, so okay, so Armaf Imperial, this one, is good for fans of PDM Delina exclusive. It has powdery rose lychee notes. Okay, that's the fruit I was trying to get at, but yeah. I think it gets a bit sweeter as it dries down, so that's something to know. And it has a powdery dry down, yeah. I have it on my tongue as well, because I accidentally sprayed it on my tongue. It smells good though. It smells pretty sweet, like not my usual scent, but okay. The sweet dry down is not my usual type of scent. Yeah. Okay, so this one lasts about 6 to 8 hours, and it's I believe it's an EDP. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna. Okay, guys. We're gonna end up our live for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. And some question came in for Mont Blanc signature. Okay, so for the last couple of questions, sorry to end live right now, but just send your questions straight to Aurel's DMs. They will answer you as quickly as possible. Thank you for tuning into our live today. Let us know if you want to have more of these lives. I would love to come back for more, so just please let us know about that. And thank you again for joining us. And I will see you again hopefully sometime soon. Thank you for joining us. Bye.